Hello, hello, hello. I'm Deborah McCampbell, licensed cosmetologist, board-certified trichologist, practicing out of the state of San Diego, California. How y'all doing? I just got off of work today, but I wanted to come on here and talk to you about navigating through the journey of hair loss and just giving you a couple of tips on how to navigate that. So let's just get right into it. If you're a person who is experiencing hair loss and you may be experiencing it for the first time, or you might have some scalp disorders that has caused you to have some hair loss, regardless of why you're experiencing hair loss, it's very detrimental to a person when they're losing their hair. And, it works on your self-esteem. It just doesn't make you feel good. No one wants to lose their hair. So I wanted to come on here and talk about how you can navigate through this journey of hair loss. So first thing you want to do is build a team of hair professionals. What does that look like and why you need to build a team? First of all, the first person you want to add on your team is your physician. And reason why you need your physician is because they are going to be able to see if you have any underlying issues that is causing your hair loss. So they're going to give you a physical. They're going to take some blood work, because without blood work, we can't figure out anything. And then they're going to make their diagnosis based on your blood work. Then you want to have a dermatologist. The dermatologist is going to actually give you a diagnose about what type of hair loss you have. And the medical term for hair loss is alopecia. There are several different types of alopecia. So the dermatologist is going to actually diagnose what type of alopecia you have. They're going to recommend some pharmaceutical treatments for you. And then they probably will see you about 90 days till 6 months just to follow up with you to see how that's doing. And then the next person you're going to have professionally, you're going to have on your team is a cosmetologist. And reason why you need a cosmetologist, because they are going to keep your existing hair healthy. They are going to identify if there's any other problems going on with your hair, and they're going to inform you. They will inform you if you're losing more hair, if the hair is stable. They're going to also, they can provide the shampoos and the conditions, the treatments on that end to help you keep your hair healthy. Then you need a trichologist such as myself. Now the trichologist, dermatologist, and the cosmetologist, we all work together. I am a licensed cosmetologist as well as a board-certified trichologist. So what the trichologist is going to do is they're going to identify what's going on. They're going to give you a health questionnaire. You're going to have to do a consultation so they can know everything about your family history, your nutritional history, your medical history, just everything about you that will give them some clues to help you get to the root of the problem. Because, we have hair loss for various reasons. There's, like I said, underlying health conditions. It could be nutritional hair loss. It could be hormonal hair loss, such as postpartum, menopausal. It could actually be, thyroid issue, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you name it. It could be various reasons. So with that team of doctors working together for your behalf, no one's going to be able to drop the ball. You're not going to be able to see your doctor, or I should not say you're not going to be able to see him. You won't see your doctor as often as you would see your cosmetologist, nor would you see your dermatologist. But you can see your trichologist and your cosmetologist on a regular basis, because those are the two professionals who is actually going to say, hey, we have a problem here, because you have a hair relationship with your cosmetologist. So your cosmetologist would be able to send you to either a dermatologist or a trichologist. Okay, so now let's get to the next thing that you want to do. You want to have a support system. Very, very important to have a support system, because as I said, when you start experiencing hair loss and you don't know what's causing it, how much hair are you going to use? And a lot of times it seems like it just came on all of a sudden. But some cases it may come on all of a sudden, but then there's other cases gradually it started thinning and you just kind of like, oh, my hair is thinning, or maybe I'll put in a protective style, maybe I'll leave it alone. We tell ourselves all these things, but that's not something we do. But getting back to seeking a support system. The support system, you'll be able, it could be a friend, somebody that you pray with. It could be anyone that you trust, that you can have them to come alongside of you and help you through this difficult time as you're going through your hair restoration. So that's very important, because you don't want to think that you're going alone. And you're going through this alone. And one good thing about your cosmetologist and your trichologist, they're going to be with you every step of the way, because they want to resolve the situation, and it's a long journey. Sometimes you're going to need a lot of patience. So that's why I say you need a support system, because you may get tired of taking the treatments. Let me back up for a minute about the trichologist. The trichologist is going to give you holistic treatments, because of course they're not a medical doctor, therefore they cannot write a prescription and give you pharmaceutical, but they can give you holistic treatments that don't have any side effects. And it may take a little longer, but when it comes to hair loss, even with pharmaceuticals, sometimes it takes just as long. So I'm just saying, you could also have your cosmetologist and your trichologist as a support system, because they will be a great support system for you, because they're going to take pictures. Your trichologist is going to take pictures of your hair, and they're going to scope your scalp and see how many living follicles that you have that they can stimulate. I know I backed up a little bit because I didn't really tell you what the trichologists do. So they're going to give you this hope, because they're going to show you, there's hope. Or, like what I do with my clients, if I'm looking under the triscope and I don't see any follicles in a certain area, but there is existing living follicles around that area, I always tell my clients, this makes me happy, because I can grow your hair out, your existing hair, keep that healthy and grow that out. So maybe you can cover up a situation if the hair follicles are dead. Okay. So yeah, that's why you need that support system, just to encourage you to build your confidence up, because I'm telling you, in the clinic, I see a lot of women with hair loss, and it's very sad to me. It breaks my heart. And that's why I wanted to practice trichology to help those women. Okay, so the next thing, that's two things. So the next thing, like I said, I just got off of work and I was like, oh boy. The next thing you want to do is you want to get plenty of rest. A lot of times we as women, we just don't get a good night's sleep. We just got too much going on, whether it's our family, friends, ourselves, our jobs, whatever it may be. Sometimes we don't get a full 6 to 8 hours sleep. And so, or we sleeping, but we're not sleeping restful or peaceful. So when you get up in the morning, you're not feeling rested. So, those things you want to really look into, why you're not sleeping well. Okay. So there are some things that you can do to make sure you get a good night's sleep. They have like natural, what is it called? Melatonin. They have natural melatonin, which is tart cherry juice. An ounce of that before you go to bed, hot shower, hot bubble bath, prayer, meditation, nice soft music. I love essential oils, just setting the mood, and also going to bed at the same time every day, and cutting off your social media. That also helps. So, just to usher in a good night's sleep. And so when you wake up, you should feel rested, because what happens if you don't get a good night's sleep, for one, you're cranky. Nobody can get along with you, we'll be all crazy. But anyway, not only the crankiness, but it causes stress. And the stress, it causes belly fat, And belly fat causes all type of diseases. So stress is not only a hair killer, but it also attacks your body in ways that is not good for you. So you want to get ample amount of rest at night. And the next thing you want to do, you want to be able to manage your stress. You've got to manage stress. So getting a good night's sleep is a part of managing your stress. But managing your stress, what does that look like to you? It may be exercising, dancing, reading a book, prayer, meditation, whatever form of just clearing your mind. I like to set the mood. Some people like candles. I used to like candles. Setting the mood, soften the light, just relaxing. Like I just got off of work. I got to manage the stress because it was very busy in the salon and in the clinic, because I'm still practicing cosmetologist as well, because my clients will not let me go. So it was a real stressful day. So what am I going to do? I got to shut down. I have to remove everything that has happened for the day. How am I going to do that? I'm going to take a nice hot shower. I'm going to put some essential oils on, like some lavender and my little humidifier, little mister thing. I'm going to usher my mind into rest, which is going to promote good night's sleep. I'm take my nice hot shower. But, you got to do whatever it takes to manage your stress. You could do some yoga, some quiet time, whatever that looks like. You want to do that. And let me see, I hope that's 4. It is 4. So last but not least, the 5th thing to do is nutrition. A lot of hair loss comes from nutrition deficiency. What is that? That means that you having some type of deficiency in your vitamins, lack of minerals, because we're not eating properly. We're so busy. Once again, we don't have time to eat. I was guilty today of something that I do not do. I barely drank water. I barely ate today. That is an absolutely no, because you won't have any energy to do the things that is requested or required of you that day. So you want to make sure you eat a well-balanced meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Some people say that's way too much. I'm not hungry for breakfast. You have to train yourself, because the body needs a well-balanced meal, okay? Not a fruit, not a coffee, not a piece of cake, not, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do, not some nuts or through in there. Those are good as snacks, a piece of fruit, some nuts, whatever. Those are snacks, but you need a well-balanced meal so your brain can function, okay? And everything else will function right along with it. Because let me tell you something about a nutrition deficiency. When you don't get enough food and your body, your organs need a certain amount of vitamins to work well. So do your blood. It needs enough food to promote oxygen. And when you don't do that, your organs is saying, hey, the eyes are saying, here, I'm more important than you. So I'm going to take the vitamins that I need. Your heart is saying the same thing. I'm more important than your hair. So that's what happens, because the body is very smart. It knows when you have a deficiency, but it's going to keep you alive. It's going to do its job as long as it can do its job. So I'm just telling you, make sure you eat a well-balanced meal so that your organs is happy, your hair is happy, and you happy. Because when you don't eat, I'm telling you, get hangry. Is that what it was, hangry? Anyway, you get all crazy anyway. So that's how you want to navigate through the journey of hair loss, okay? So I hope these tips were helpful for you. If they were helpful for you, go on and hit that subscribe button. And not only hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell so when I come back on here to bring you some more tips, because I'm going to be talking about quite a bit things. So I would like to have this Q&A with you to tell me, what are you doing to help you navigate through the journey of hair loss? And if you have any questions for me, just put it in the comment box and I would love to respond. It might take me a day because, boy, I'm wearing a lot of hats these days, but you are important to me. I want you to know you're very important to me. Whatever you need as far as about hair loss, scalp disorders, everything. I'm going to be talking about it on this channel. So I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers who have subscribed in the last few days, because that just made my heart feel so happy to see that you have subscribed. And also, I just want to thank you for commenting, those of you that commented on my why I'm saying goodbye to braids. And so thank you so much for that. It just really made me feel really good, because this is what I like to do. I like to share my expertise and my knowledge to those of you, and because I'd like to have a better world, at least, have more hair on your head, All right, so I'm going to end this video, and as I said, hit the subscribe button if you like what you hear. Send some friends on by and hit that notification bell, and come on back and see what we're going to talk about. But now, bye. It's your girl, Deborah, saying goodbye and signing off. Talk to you soon. Deuces.